just, because we're going to do division, right? Okay, so look, if we were to multiply out two sets of brackets, for example, oh, for God's sake, oh, this is just, am I okay now? I'm afraid to breathe now because this is so sensitive. It knocks off, it goes on freeze. Okay, you missed the memo, right? So we had a chat. If I hear everyone's voice during the class, when I ask a question, if everyone answers me, I'm giving you no homework, right? If I hear nobody, right, this is how I'm going to make you talk. If I hear or one person or nobody, or I spot people and speaking, right, okay, then I'm going to give you twice as much homework as normal. Yeah.
Can I say one thing?
Do.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I'm just
okay.
trying to prove a point. When we were sitting in the back corner, you moved us for talking too much, and now we don't.
I knew that would happen, but you see, you weren't talking to me. I want you to talk to me. I want it to be all about me because this is my classroom, and I like things to be all about me. Okay, so you have to talk to me, not to each other. Okay, yeah. I knew that would happen too, by the way. Right, at the end of the year I'll be telling you, will you ever stop shouting at me? Will you put up your hands and stop shouting at me? But for the moment you shout at me. Right, okay, right, okay. So this is for the girls that were out yesterday, okay? I want to multiply x plus 5 by 2x plus 1. Right, when I learned how to do this, I would have said split up the first bracket, write the second bracket down twice. Do you remember that bit?
Yes.
Right. Sophie, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I would have done it. Okay, and that's how I will do it, but I just want to show you this method because we're going to use it for division. So I have x plus 5, I put the x plus 5 up there and the 2x plus 1 down the side. Okay, and then I multiply what's either, so for this square here, I multiply what's at either side of it. So I'm multiplying 2x by x. What's 2x by x? 2x squared. Right? Again, devices. Right, here, what am I multiplying here? What's up here? Plus 5 by 2x. When I'm multiplying, what do I get? Plus 10x. Very good. Okay, here, in this box, what am I multiplying? X by plus 1, aren't I? So that would be plus 1x, would you agree?
Yeah.
And for this box here, what am I writing down? Plus 5, aren't I? Because plus 1 by plus 5 gives me plus 5. Are you with me? Okay. Then now, this is new. I didn't show you this bit yesterday because you weren't ready, but you're ready now. I'm going to put these two together, right? So you see the way I have 10x and 1x. What do 10x and 1x make? 11x. So I have 2x squared. I have these two boxes together to give me 11x. And I have a plus 5. So when you multiply out, that's your answer. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'll do one more just because Sophie, you look a bit mesmerized, are you? Yeah, no, it's okay to be. Right, okay, so if I want to multiply 3x plus 2 by x minus 5. I think you can shout louder at me. I'm ready. Okay? Right. Okay, while I put across the top 3x and plus 2. While I put down the side x and minus 5. Oh, it's great to hear people. Right, what am I multiplying in here? Tell me what I'm multiplying and then tell me the answer. What am I multiplying? 3x and x. What's the answer? 3x squared. So here, tell me what I'm multiplying and then tell me the answer. Plus 2 by x. What's the answer? Plus 2x. Here, tell me what I'm multiplying and tell me what the answer is. 3x by minus 5, and when you get that, what you get? Minus 15x. And here, what am I multiplying and what's the answer? Plus 2 by minus 5, what's the answer? Minus 10, because a plus by a minus is a minus and 5 by 2 is 10. Is that okay? Then you put the two diagonals, see the two diagonals, put those together. So I have 2x, take away 15x. What would that be? So I'm at 2 and I'm going back 15. Where'll I end up?
13.
Plus 13 or minus 13?
Plus 13.
No, minus 13, because it's a little number, take away a big number. So it's minus 13x. And then at the front I have 3x squared, and coming up the back I have minus 10. Is that okay? Are we all right? Okay, now, so my answer here is 3x squared minus 13x minus 10. Would you agree? If I was to divide, remember divide is the opposite to multiply. If I was to divide that by 3x plus 2, what would the answer be? I was to divide that by 3x plus 2. Bearing in mind that I just multiplied 3x plus 2 by x minus 5 to give me that answer. Okay, park that a minute, just ignore that 1 minute. If I said 3 multiplied by 5 is, you tell me, what's 3 multiplied by 5? 15. So then if I said 15, that's the answer, divided by 5, what would that be? 3, wouldn't it? Right, and what would 15 divided by 3 be? 5, wouldn't it? Okay, so when you multiply two numbers to give you an answer, if you take the answer and you divide it by any one of those numbers, you get the other one. Agreed? Right, okay, let's go back. I'm taking the answer, 3x squared minus 13x minus 10, and I'm dividing it by 3x plus 2. What's the answer? What did you multiply 3x plus 2 by? X minus 5. So the answer is x minus 5. If I did 3x squared minus 13x minus 10, and I divided that by x minus 5, what would the answer be? If I divided 3x squared, which is the answer here, if I divided the answer by x minus 5, what would the answer be? What would I get? 3x, the whole lot of it, I would get 3x plus 2. Okay? Right. Another one. I'll go back to this one. Now they are multiplied out here, and there's my answer. So if I did 2x squared plus 11x plus 5. So if I started with the answer, I didn't do any of that, just, but I divided it by x plus 5. What answer would I get? If I divided all that number there by x plus 5, what answer would I get? 2x plus 1. Okay, I get the other number. See it? What if I took the answer 2x squared plus 11x plus 5 and I divided it by 2x plus 1? What would my answer be? What would my answer be? So I'm taking the answer and I'm dividing it by this side. What would the answer be? X plus 5. Right? So if you multiply them together to get the answer, if you take the answer and divide it by any one of those, you get the other one. Okay? I'm going to put up another one of those, so if you just bear with me a minute. So if I say, no, I'm not going to do it out. I'm just going to go, if I have 4x plus 5, right, okay, multiplied by x minus 1. When I multiply those, I just give you the answer 4x squared plus x minus 5. So that's, when you multiply those out with your box, that's the answer you get. If I said 4x squared plus x minus 5, if I divided that by x minus 1, what would the answer be? 4x plus 5. See the way it's the other one? If I did 4x squared plus x plus 5 divided by 4x plus 5, what would the answer be? X minus 1. It's always the other one. Okay? Is that alright? So you can multiply them, or you can take the answer and divide it to get the other one. Is everyone with me? Right. I'll just do one more. So if I multiplied out 2x minus 1 by x plus 4, so if I multiply those together, the answer would be 2x squared plus 7x minus 4. Okay, that's the answer. So if I said to you 2x squared plus 7x minus 4 divided by x plus 4, what would the answer be? 2x minus 1. If I said to you 2x squared plus 7x minus 4 divided by 2x minus 1, what would the answer be? X plus 4. Okay, so if you have two things multiplied to give you an answer, the answer divided by one of those things will give you the other one. Right? Okay? Yes.
So whatever answer you get, are you taking like the first part? Are you dividing it by the first part?
Yeah, you're dividing it. I haven't shown you how to divide yet. I'm just kind of explaining what the answer is going to be. So now I'm going to change showing you how to divide. Okay? So if I go, just give me a sec. If I go example, x squared plus 5x plus 6, and I want you to divide it by x.
Excuse me, with Alison O'Brien, second year come to reception now, please. Also, Anya Jones and Olga Kyrichenko. Thank you.
Right, okay, so this is how you do it. Example 1. So you know the way you had a box there a minute ago, and you're going to take x plus 2, okay, and you're going to multiply it by another number. That's what you're trying to figure out, what the number you're multiplying it by, and your answer is going to be x squared plus 5x plus 6. So what you do is you put the first term into the first box, you put the last term into the last box, and the two diagonals go together, add together to give you the middle term. So I'll go through that again. Put the first term in the first box. Okay? Put the first term in the first box. Put the last term in the last box. And the other two boxes go together to give you the middle term. You add them together to give you the middle term. Okay? So you put the first term in the first box. You put the last term in the last box. And then these two boxes go together to give you the middle term. So what was the middle term? Plus 5x. Okay, so last night I asked you to do multiply. Now I'm asking you to fill in the blanks. So you know here, something multiplied by x will give me x squared. So what multiplied by x will give me x squared? X, wouldn't it be? Now, I've nothing inside this box. So how do I get something inside this box? I multiply what's either side of the box. So what's either side of the box? Plus 2x. And then I have something multiplied by 2 will give me 6. So something multiplied by plus 2 will give me plus 6. What's the answer? Plus 3. And how do I figure out what goes in this box? Plus 3 by x plus 3 x. What's my answer? So I divided it by x plus 2. So when you divide it, what's the answer? X plus 3. It's whatever's down the side here. Okay, do you want to write that down as example 1? I'll do example 2 and then an example 3 and example 4, and I'll keep going until we get it. Okay, so that's divided by. Yes. Yeah. Say that again. Will you wait for example 2 and see, can you figure it out, because it's hard for me, it's hard to explain it when everything's filled in, so it's better when there's blanks. Okay, Right. Okay, so wait for example 2 and example 3 and example 4 and example 15, and if you're still confused I'll come back to you, okay? Right, are you ready for example 2? Is that down? Yeah? Everyone? Again, I need to hear everyone's voice, so I'm giving you homework. Yeah, better. Right, what I do first? What I do first?
Draw a square.
Draw a box. Okay. Now, what I do next? Put x plus 4 up at the top. Yeah? Very good. You put your first term into the first box. And you put your second term into the second box. Do you know, we're not going to worry about the middle term for the moment. Okay? Right. So then you fill in. So something multiplied by x will give me x squared. So what multiplied by x will give me x squared? X. So now I'm missing the box. So to get what's in that box, what do? You multiply 4 by x. So what's 4 by x? Plus 4x. Then here, to get, I know this is 16 in that box. So what did I multiply? Plus 4 multiplied by something will give me 16. What's the answer? Plus 4. And what I put into this box, please? Plus 4x again, because I multiply. So if the box inside is missing, I multiply. If outside is missing, I ask what would I multiply. What's the answer? Yeah, the answer is down the side. Your answer will be down the side. So it just happens to be the same as what you're dividing by. Okay? Example 3. Right, are you ready for example 3? Can I cover example 2? You're not speaking again?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Right, okay, so there's example 3. So what will I do first? Draw a box. What will I do then? Which numbers will I put in? So I'm dividing by x plus 4. Where will I put that? Up at the top. So x plus 4. Okay? Then you put the first term into the first box. So what am I putting in here?
2x squared.
2x squared. And then you put the last term into the last box. So what would that be? Plus 4. Now don't worry about the middle term. I know I talked about the middle term at the start, but I think we're going to leave it for a moment. Okay? So then I would have multiplied, something multiplied by x will give me 2x squared. 2x? Very good. Because 2x by x will give me 2x squared. Okay? Fill in here. To fill in here, I'm multiplying. So what would be here? Plus 8x, wouldn't it? Now, to fill in this one, something multiplied by plus 4 gives me plus 4.
1.
Yeah, plus 1, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
What I put in here? Plus 1x, isn't it? I'm multiplying. What's my answer?
2x plus 1.
2x plus 1. Very good. Okay, and you needn't worry about this, but if you put the two middle bits together, they will give me plus 9x, won't they? What's significant about the plus 9x? It's the middle term, isn't it? Okay, but you needn't worry about that bit for the moment, okay? Yes, Hannah? Yeah. Right, okay, example 4. So example 4, I have 2x squared plus x minus 10 divided by 2x plus 5. Step 1, draw a box. Step 2, across the top, what will I put? 2x plus 5, because that's what I'm dividing by. Right, into the first box, what do I put? The first term. And into the last box, what do I put? Minus 10. Be careful now, that's minus 10. So then I see something multiplied by 2x. So what multiplied by 2x will give me 2x squared? 2x by 2x will give me 4x squared. 1x, yeah, or just x, isn't it? So 2x by x will give me 2x squared. Would I get it wrong if I wrote down 1x?
No.
Because 1x and x are the exact same thing, aren't they? Right, okay, what goes in here? Plus 5x. I multiply x by 5. Now for this box, it's something multiplied by plus 5 will give me minus 10. Do me a sign first. What sign by a plus gives me a minus? So something by a plus gives me a minus. What's the answer? Minus by a plus gives me a minus. Then do the number. A number multiplied by 5 will give me 10. What's that number? 2. And finally fill out this. What will go into that box? I'm multiplying minus 2 by 2x, so what will I get? Minus 4x. And if you look, you don't have to do this bit, but 5x take away 4x will give me plus x, which is my middle term, isn't it? So I know I'm right. Okay, what's my answer before I answer your questions? The answer to the question is x minus 2. Right. Okay, Sophie. Where did I get minus 4x? You know the way when you did your multiply last night? Well, you don't, but when she wasn't here yesterday, it's okay.
Oh.
Isn't that right? Yeah, that's why she doesn't, that's fine. Okay, I wasn't accusing her of any bad. Minus 2 by 2x, you know, you fill in minus, you multiply the sides of the boxes. So if you have the sides, you multiply them. Right, okay? Sometimes you don't have the sides though and you're not able to, so you have to do something, you have to do division. Right, okay? Yes?
In a test, if you put down an x and there isn't supposed to be on, or if you don't put down one, you get that correct.
Say that again, if you put down?
An x when they're not supposed to be on, or if you don't put it down when there is one.
You mean a 1?
No, x.
Yeah, you would lose marks because if the x wasn't there. But you know, if you even drew the window for me, you've got marks. That's the thing, the beauty about maths is if you do even a teensy step in the right direction, they give you marks. Okay, so you know that's why you should never leave blanks in maths, because they want to give you marks. So if you put something down, chances are you'll get marks. Okay, example 5. Right now, let's see. How about ye start this and see how far you get? X squared minus 8x plus 15 divided by x plus 5. Okay, will you start it and see how far you get, and I'll do it in 2 minutes then. I'll give you 2 minutes to get a start. That's all I'll give you, because I'll run out of time if I give you any longer. Yes, Kate. You can.
Excuse me, please, would Aoife Deneen come to reception now, please? Aoife Deneen.
You got an answer?
Did I get, yeah,
What you get?
X plus 3?
Correct. Anyone else get x plus 3? Yes. You're still working on it. Did you get it? Right, okay. I'll go because we're going to run out of time and I want to get it done. Right, what I do first, please? Draw a window. Right, can I hear all your voices so I don't have to give you homework? Right, draw a window. What do I write across the top? X plus 5. Excellent. Now, I put the first term, which is, what's the first term? Where will I put that? In the first box. And what's the last thing I do then is I put plus 15 into the last box. Okay? Then something multiplied by x will give me x squared. What's that? X. Now, to get what's in the box, I multiply. So I have to multiply x by 5. X by 5 will give me 5x. Now, I can't multiply here because I need to know what's at the side. Okay, but I do know here that plus 5 multiplied by something will give me plus 15. Plus 5 multiplied by what? Plus 3. And then fill in this box. Plus 3 by x is what? Plus 3x. Okay. What? And the answer is x plus 3. Is that okay? That should be a plus, by the way. Sorry, I wrote it down wrong. Okay, people, I'll leave off the homework, so